Hello, hello. My name is Misty.Arrow or Misty Arrow, and I decided to take my love of tarot card readings and merge it with my love of reality television. So I am going to do a cast/contestant prediction or assessment on this season's contestants of The Bachelorette. So this is for Becca's season 2018. So I'm going to ask each of these potential suitors we'll ask the cards anyways, what they are like as a person, what is their relationship like with Becca, whether they're there for the right reasons, if they're going to make it to hometown, and finally if they will be ultimately the final suitor in the end with the final rose and an engagement ring on her hand. So next up is Colton. So Colton is 26. He's a former pro football player living in Denver, Colorado. He was actually named after the Indianapolis Colts. He played pro for 3 different professional teams. So he's definitely into charity work. So he supports cystic fibrosis, and he has a dog named Sniper. So all around, he seems like a pretty good guy. I feel like the age 26 might be a little bit young just from my own judgment and bias, but let's see what the cards have to say. All right, so what is Colton like as a person? So 8 of Wands upright is usually about having a lot of energy, supported energy from the universe, like pushing you forward. It's like, go for it. Like anything that you want, the universe is saying to take that opportunity now. But it's reversed. So this seems like he blocks that energy. When I see reverse cards, it's blocked energies, either internal or external. And since we're talking about what his personality is like, it's maybe he doesn't go with the flow. Maybe he, he doesn't snag opportunities when they come up. He hits a lot of roadblocks. He has a lot of this stalling, like things don't happen very easily for him. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he allows things to go easily in his life. It seems like it's a little more challenging. There's no flow, there's no ease. It's a little more like combative, we'll say, in his life. In all any of his goals or any of his aspirations, he might have some trouble moving through. This could be why I think it was him that played on, was it 3 different teams? So, maybe he's blocking some of the energy of those teams to stay with a team for, a long time. This also, yeah, this is like time, this is delays, it's not working. So it doesn't seem like he's in the flow. And so let's see what his relationship is like with Becca. So Colton's relationship with Becca. So this is the 4 of Cups. You can see this guy's kind of sitting there. He's like meditating. He's kind of, thinking to himself. But he's not noticing that this cloud kind of represents the universe or the divine or God. The universe is handing him a gift, and cups represent relationships or love. So it's like, the universe is handing him a gift of love or relationship or emotional connection or commitment, and he's not even noticing it. So it seems as though whether or not she is actually into him and expressing her love for him or interest in him, it seems like he ain't going to get the picture, and he's not going to recognize it, and he's not going to necessarily move forward and take that opportunity to start an emotional connection with Becca. This could also be as a result of him not wanting to go with the flow. He might be hesitant because, it is a TV show and it's a reality TV show, and, he could be nervous as to how he's portrayed and doesn't want to come off this way or that, but it seems as though he's not going to reciprocate or engage in a romantic relationship or an emotional connection with Becca. So then let's see if he's there for the right reasons. Is Colton on the show for the right reasons? It's interesting. I'm pulling a lot of the same cards, which is very, very strange. So the Emperor upright is from the Major Arcana. It talks about life's major events and changes. It's a 4, so it's about stability. This is usually considered to be the biggest money card in the deck, but it's in a reverse position. So I would say that he was open-minded with coming onto the show. He wasn't necessarily there for financial gain or financial stability. I don't know if he specifically was on there for love, but I don't think that he came there with malicious intent or to improve his, if it was upright, I'd be like, okay, he's there to improve his financial career and his like standings and, you know, becoming more financially stable, as I'm saying, but he's blocking that energy. So it doesn't seem like, I don't think he knows why he's there, but he's not there for the right reasons, wrong reasons. And will he make it? This is Colton. Will Colton make it to hometowns? 7 of Pentacles. A lot of work is going to be put in, but you're not seeing the fruits of your labor here. So I would say that no, he does not make it to hometowns. If it was blossoming and blooming, or there were lots of cups and everything was flourishing and abundant, I would say yes, 100%. But it seems like he's just been putting in a lot of work, and that he's not going to actually get to that stage in their relationship. So it does not seem as though Colton will make it to hometowns. And finally, I mean, we probably know the answer here, but will Colton be the final rose receiver? Will he get engaged to Becca? I would say no. So reverse cards, as I've mentioned before, about blocks, internal, external. Judgment, it's usually like taking in account everything that has happened up to there, and deciding what direction that you want to go in or how you want to move forward. But you're kind of blocking that energy. And so it seems like a decision isn't going to be made about your relationship, and it's probably because you're not going to get there. So according to the cards, Colton is not going to make it to hometowns, and he will not be the final suitor. He might make it decently far, just considering that he's putting in a lot of work. And, you know, maybe this is Becca giving, you know, offering her emotional heart here. But so he might be brought along for a little while, but it doesn't seem like he'll make it at least to hometowns. So we'll see what happens. So I hope you enjoyed this assessment reading about Colton on this season of The Bachelorette. Subscribe over here, share this video with your friends. You can find me on Instagram at Misty_Arrow or at Reality Realness with 3 S's. See you with our next Bachelor.